So here we have Bridget. She's from Fire Emblem 4. Definitely one of my favorite characters, and I like that she's in the game now because she's definitely one of my favorite characters from FE4. So yeah, and then her art is gonna appear. Here's her art, her artist. That's an interesting name, but I think that's actually the same voice as Abel, probably because, spoilers, Bridget is actually Abel in Fire Emblem 5, 36776. So I think that they just went with the same voice actor. Maybe they changed it, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I'd have to check. Okay, also I want to mention that Bridget was a pirate, or some type of form of a pirate in FE4, so this is just the perfect banner for her. Anyways, you fell. She has Helm Bow, effective against fire foes. If unit is not adjacent to ally, inflicts minus speed and minus defense. It inflicts minus speed and minus defense by 5 on foe and neutralizes bonuses to speed and defense from skills like Fortify, Rally, and etc. So then, I think this is looking at this weapon, I think that it's kind of a, I think it's I think it works for both enemy phase and player phase because it uh debuffs the speed and the defense, and depending on if she's like really fast, then she'll probably be, or like if she has good strength and she's really fast, she'll probably like be able to kill, and with that, that's really nice. And it also neutralizes skills like Fortify and everything like that. So that's also nice. Then we have Harsh Command, typical. Steady Impact. Oh, that's new actually. I didn't even realize that. And it guarantees her 7 speed and 10 defense, and that would just make her even more fast. So then she's just gonna be absolutely bonkers if she has like a ton of speed and a ton of defense. Then you have Pulse Smoke, typical. I don't I don't know if I'd really want Pulse Smoke. I think maybe like quick impulse is better. Just something besides Pulse Smoke that lowers the cooldown. I'm not sure about Pulse Smoke. From this, it looks like I think um so she has 41 HP. That might be like at like level 40 or something. Maybe, but let's just leave it to the data miners. Then we have Tiburn. Okay, let's see what Tiburn has. Sky Pirate Claw accelerates special sugar cooldown -1 if unit is not adjacent to an ally grants +5 attack to the unit and inflicts minus attack -5 on foe during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Okay, that's interesting. At the start of the turn, if unit is adjacent to only a beast or dragon unit, or if unit is not adjacent to any ally, unit transforms. Otherwise, unit reverts, and I think that's just how beasts work typically. So basically, um, you're gonna have to walk. He's probably just a person that wants to solo. Then they back him up with Gale Force, which is probably going to be even better if he's going to just be wrecking everything depending on his stats. Then there's Heavy Bleed 4 and Dive Bomb. Interesting. At start of combat, if units and foes HP greater than or equal to 80% and unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow-up attack before foe can counterattack. Huh. I think that's going to be useful. Not really sure what I feel about that skill though. Now you have attack smoke. And then here's Geese. I don't know. I never really wanted Geese in Heroes. Nobody really wanted this guy actually, but he's a pirate, so I was kind of expecting him to be in the game. But it's cool to see Geese and more Binding Blade reputation in Fire Emblem Heroes, and also FE4. Forgot to pause. Excuse me about that. And that's kind of a disappointment. He has reposition, but he's a seasonal unit, so it's not like it really matters. He looks very decent, just like in Binding Blade. Then he has Flowing Lance, despite him being an axe user in Binding Blade, which confuses me. He's a pirate, and pirates in the GBA games are usually axe users, which doesn't really make sense in this game. Anyways, if unit is not adjacent to ally, inflicts attack and defense -5 on foe, and neutralizes foe's bonuses to attack/defense from skills like Fortify, Rally, and etc. during combat. That seems like a nice weapon too. It can come in handy in a lot of situations, in my opinion. Then we have the duo hero, Veronica and Standard. I don't really care for these two, so I'm just gonna let it play for now. Oh god, what type of broken unit have we entered? So we have the Gate Anchor Axe, which accelerates cooldown -1 if unit is not adjacent to ally. Grants defense and res +5 to unit, and inflicts defense and res -5 on foe during combat. And unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack. Bonfire, oh god. And she's an axe user too. Attack and defense solo 4, typical. Will attack and defense 3, and then attack defense gap 3. I get the feeling she's gonna be busted, especially since she's a duo unit. You already know that duo units are gonna have some broken skills. Then there's a harmonized skill for like harmonized heroes that are two heroes that come from two separately different games. Just like how there is Mia and Masked Lucina. Wait, actually, we can actually see their stats right there. So they have 30 HP. That's actually interesting. And then 55 attack, 19 speed. That's incredibly low. 36 defense, decent, and then 29 res, but that's probably all from the weapon. And there's paralogs, and yeah. I wonder who the Tempest Iona is gonna be. Let me see. I'm guessing Darius is a Tempest Iona, because they showed him in the Fate channel, and they didn't really have any like unit thingy for him here. So it's probably the Tempest unit. And then there's this. So this is around oh nice. That's really nice. Okay. at least Bridget is a red bow user, which separates her from all these other people. So it is not gonna be a pain to try and get her. I will get all the orbs I can just to get Bridget, because she's like one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem, alongside with Leaf and Finn. But that was the Nintendo Direct, or I said Nintendo Direct, the thing for Faye. Hopefully, you all enjoyed. Share your opinions in the comments. Were you disappointed that someone else didn't come that was a pirate? Or were you just happy that some of your favorite characters are in, like Bridget or anybody else? But yeah, ciao.